Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody's okay this morning. You're allowed to play it. It's on Thinger. It's on, go on. What do you call it? No, it's on StreamYards. I've added a music section. So you're allowed to play music. Oh, it's Saturday morning, isn't it? I wonder if everybody's out and about this Saturday morning or actually at garden sunbathing before it gets too warm. Could be, could be. Good morning. You have to hold it close to you though. Oh, you don't. It needs to be tilted. I don't know. I'm trying to get this fan to blow on my face. So get in a position. Oh. That'll do. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Kelly. Hey up, Mick. You done, my love? Like all my cleaning and chilling time. Do you know? Turn that fan off. So you've got to hold it here. Bought a new fan. Look, it's got a stand, and it comes out, and you get 3 speeds. So cool. Dry my hair when it's hot. Anyway. Enough about fans, eh? Morning, Susan. How are you? Morning, Jill. Hope everybody is okay. Morning, Lauren. Waiting for Jadad to arrive with bike. Oh, you're off on a bike, Lauren or Kelly? Who's on a bike ride today? God, I won't be on a bike ride today. I won't be on a bike ride any day, but bleeding hell today, I'd be a puddle on what? In fact, I'm getting ready Monday, Tuesday just to be a puddle on the floor. It's Isabel's birthday. Oh, bless. Happy birthday to Isabel. I don't know how old she's going to be. I have air conditioning. Do you really don't? Not you lucky. I won't afford it, not with electric prices these days. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Morning, Diane. How are you this fine morning? So this morning we're off out to go and buy one of them umbrella things for garden. So I can still sit outside and not melt. I'll have to come on and sing happy birthday to her tomorrow, Lauren. Oh, bless her. We'll come on and we'll do a morning special just for her birthday and sing happy birthday from us all. So plans for today. I ain't got a clue yet. She'll love that. Bless her. So plans for today. I haven't got a clue because the weather is hot, so I don't know whether we're going to be in, out. Tonight, are we doing a live tonight? Don't know. Right. If we're doing a live tonight, we will I'll post it later on this afternoon. Hopefully we will be live. You've got a delivery or two today. Oh, Kelly, make sure you've got aircon in the car. Or if you're walking, have a fan. Who's got the coffees this morning? Oh, he's changed my cup. I didn't notice that. I got a different cup. We had no water this morning again. That's 2 days running. We woke up and no water. So they've switched it back on and I've just leapt into the shower. Home Bargain's got mine for 59 quid. What's that, Mick? What's that? One of them aircon things? Hey, Charlene, how's things in Michigan across the water, my lovely lady? I don't even. What's weather like for you, Charlene? Is it summer? Is it autumn? I don't know. I have no idea. I know New Zealand. It's their winter time now. Umbrella. Oh, umbrella. On bargain 50. Is it a big one though, Mick? I need a big umbrella. I want one. And preferably, I'd like it like about 4 or 5 foot wide. But I think the biggest we can get is about. I think it's 3 foot wide. 3 meters wide, not foot. Oh, lovely Lindsay, the goddess will be protected today. The sunshine has just returned here after a week of rain in Northern Ireland. Oh, you're joking, Jill. I hope it stays now. I hope you've got it for a while, Jill. We've had it non-stop. This heat, it's been, it's massive and on a stand. Oh, Mick, can you send me a photo? Can you give me tell me dimensions of it if you can remember? We've got our bargains near us. Might have a nick down when we finish live before it gets too hot. You have a summer house, Dawn. Look at you, Dawn. Don't like getting that spoon out and stirring it to all those that have nothing. Beginning summer 70s and 80s. It's 5:40 a.m. Wow, so it's early morning for you. What are you doing up at this time? Are you one of these that can't sleep or has to get up early, Charlene? And it's beginning at some like 70s and 80s. I'd melt, I think, if it was. I don't even know where it is. What are we over here? Well, we're at minute. What's it say on that fan? It's 24 degrees here at the moment. I've got a monster keepy. Oh, you shouldn't drink them, Kelly. They're so bad for you. Them monsters. Honestly, you're better off just having a Lucozade. Don't like them monster drinks. John had once we'd actually been drinking alcohol, but it wasn't the alcohol, and he'd been drinking like them monsters, Red Bulls, and he had started having heart palpitations at the end of night. I thought we were going to have to run him to hospital because he drunk that much. Luckily, cold shower did the trick, but you've got to be really careful. My sister's other half, he got took in as well, drinking energy drinks. Thought you were having an heart attack, and it weren't. It were energy drinks. And you know they cause anxiety. So if you suffer with anxiety, Kelly, monster drinks, energy drinks aren't one for you. Built it myself. I can come and build you one. Dawn, you're welcome all day to come with some racks. Oh my God. We haven't got a big back garden though, really. We've just got that. I can't even show you decking. We've got the decking down. I know, but you saw me to cover again last night. Oh, bless you. So only have the 0 ones. Oh, do you know my daughter's type 1 sweets? And in this heat, it's hard enough as it is, I think, with the heat. And then obviously, I don't know if you're a mum, Kelly, but she's a mama too. And trying to keep on top of your bloods in this weather, I think it's awful, isn't it? It's awful. I mean, it's awful for everybody, but my heart does go out. Morning, Dave. How are you? Any drinks they can kill. That's a nice thing to say, Dave. Totally feel you. I mean, I had real trouble understanding type 1 because she only got diagnosed she was about 23, 24 when she got diagnosed with type 1. She's not on, no, she won't have pump put on. But what she has got, she's got this thing that's on her arm, and it automatically goes to this device that she's got. So if her bloods go high, it starts bleeping, and if her bloods go low, it starts bleeping, and all that malarkey. You've got a 7-year-old. Oh, bless you, Kelly. But yeah, she won Libra 2. That's it, Kelly. That's what she's on. Make sure everybody's drinking plenty of water. No dehydration in the Exploring the Afterlife family. We don't want none of that. When she got diagnosed with type 1, I'll tell you something, it took her about a year and a half. And she only actually started taking it serious when she got pregnant. You have pump as well. Oh, I'll tell her, Kelly. Because I know she's not 100% on going on pump. But I know she's got that Libra too, so I'll tell her about pump. It took her a long time to get her head around it. So another late diagnosis, Kelly. Do you know, it's so difficult, I think, when you're diagnosed with something later in life than you are when you're a child, especially when it comes to, no worries, Paul, my lovely, you too. Especially when it comes to like diagnosis of like type, like with diabetes type 1. I mean, type 2 is completely different to type 1, even though, so I'm told. But like Jordan said, if she'd have been diagnosed with that from a young age, she would have grown up with it and it would have become like second nature. Because she got diagnosed like you late in life, I'll tell her, Kelly, thank you. She's sort of like, she's really struggled with it at first. She was telling me her bloods were okay and they weren't. But since she's had boys, she's sort of like, it's changed her. She's sort of like you said, she's more on it now. Do you know? I mean, you have to be. I mean, she had 2 of them straight after each. Well, she had not 2. She had this 10 months between us, so she like got pregnant and then we're pregnant again. Morning, Jay. Yeah, but I mean, they're all, what are they now? 2. They're both 2 at minute. Well, they will be in 21st. Though she'll have 2 2-year-olds because Fletcher's Arthur's 2. I think it's 21st of July and Fletcher's due birthday is not 3 wild September. So yeah, they're cracking. They're gorgeous little monkeys. But yeah, no, I mean, I know this weather's hard for everybody. So yeah, make sure everybody keeps dehydrated. Get your paddling pools out on garden. Get your homemade sangria. With pop, no alcohol. Just do a pop version. Then your kids can join in. I don't know whether to get a paddling pool for today and put a paddling pool out on back garden just so I can sit in it. Do you think if I put salt in it, it'll be like sea? You get a better suntan, don't you, when you sat on beach? So if I put salt into a swimming pool, into a paddling pool, not swimming pool, I think if I brush it on me, it'll be like sea salt water. Oh, for a tan. Best thing about the pump is you can put temperature basil on, help you keep your blood stable. Oh, Kelly, what I'll do is I'll message you when I've finished, and I'll try and add you as a friend, or send me a friend's request on Facebook if you can, Lindsay Fletcher Downs, and I'll add you as a friend because then I'll be able to explain who you are. Otherwise, you'll be like, who's this lady? What do you mean no sound on YouTube? There is sound on YouTube. But we've got no sound on YouTube. I don't know because Paul's gone. John's going to go on and see. But most places are sold out. Sold out of what, Dave? It is on. Yep. See, you can hear me. Get a pump and you'll have waves as well. Listen, I can make my own waves, Dawn. Let's not go down flatulence route again this morning. A basin with salt and you can steep your feet. I know. I love doing that though. But, do you know, I suffer with my feet so bad. I use path outside as a pumice stone. Yeah? No sound? Oh. Oh, wow. Looks like we're going to own Biden's kid. Yeah.
They're not on a website, though.
There might not be. There might be a thing. But I do. Does anybody else do that with your feet? That would be an homemade jacuzzi. Would I'm gonna make my own jacuzzi. But John was poorly last night. He had one of them acid reflux things. About 2:30. About 2:30 this morning, his acid decided to become a problem. So he come downstairs. We've got no Rennies in the house. Bear in mind, we both take these Lansoprazole things for heartburn, so we have to take them daily. John forgot to take his yesterday, so I don't know whether that's what brought it on. Rid of these floating subtitles. If you click on, you can just click on them dots. It takes your subtitles off if you click it. And so he was bad with that. So we were lucky. Well, I weren't. I was still in bed while he was suffering, poor thing. But he come downstairs and he had milk. He remembered to take a tablet, so he took a tablet, but it still wasn't going. So what did you read online? Baking soda. Is it a spoonful of baking soda?
Half a teaspoon of baking soda.
What? And you just swallow half a teaspoon?
No, you put it in 4 ounces. Put it down to the water.
Right, baking soda, half a teaspoon in 4 ounces of water. He's drunk that. Anyway, it's worked. He's finally took it. Everything is all right, and it took 2.5 hours to stop. But then he's told me his flatulence is going to be bad today, so he can go and sit in the pool and be my own. I could have my own personal jacuzzi. Jacuzziist, is that what you'd call him? A jacuzziist? My hay fever was bad. I got up this morning, but now okay, tablets kicked in. Do you know, Dawn? Do you know when it's bad like this? I went to doctors because I was like, I can't cope. These hay fever tablets aren't working, and I have to sometimes take, depending on how bad my day is, I'll take 2 in the morning, 2 at dinner, 2 at tea time, and 2 at night. But you've got to get your advice off your GP first. Don't just start taking your tablets willy-nilly. I have to take a load of hay fever tablets. I'm actually melting while I'm sat here. I moved the fan all this way last time, so I've got the fan cooling me down. I've had my eyebrows done, but I think she's took them a bit high. Well, she hadn't. It's the shape, innit? They look a bit high above my glasses. I think I need bigger glasses. Ooh, don't my eyes look funny like that? Ooh, looks like I've got 2 sets of eyes from where I am. As long as they don't smell. No, I don't want no floaters either. Don't you hate that when you've done kids paddling pool and the little toddlers, and next minute they'll go, Mom, currents are floating. There's flies in my pool. And it's like, no, it's poo. Got my act together now. Bloody Facebook. I've been sat on here since 25 past and it didn't give me a notification. So I just happened to go on YouTube, see when you're started, and you're already live. I know, I did say 10:30, but I'd like got to get a shower and brush my teeth and yeah, otherwise if you'd got smell-o-vision it'd have been like nobody'd have come on. It's these night sweats, I'm telling you, they're horrible. I'm hoping that this sunshine heat we all sweating we're doing is going to help us lose a couple of pounds. Because they said, do you know, I'm half tempted to try that trick on wrapping yourself up in cling film. I think John would do my mouth though as well if I asked him. He'd just wrap up, he'll just put my arms to me, like it'll be like a sardine in this cling film. See if that helps get some weight loss going. But I was talking to a bloke in gym. I was there minding my own business. I think me and you had not long met, had we? I think me and John had been together about 2-3 weeks. And I used to go to, when I first met John, I used to go to gym 3 or 4 times a week. And I always went on treadmill, on bikes and stuff like that. And I were on treadmill as you are, just like doing your walking, just a fast pace where you hear things in, minding your own business. And this bloke come up to me and he went, like your tattoos. And I went, pardon? He went, I like duct tape in my mouth. He's not duct taping my mouth. They'll pull all my hairs out. That's a good one to take hairs off though, Dave. Bit of duct tape. So yeah, this bloke come up to me and he says, I like your tattoo. Because obviously I've got like a t-shirt like this on and you can see the one on the back and everything else. And he says, my mate's a tattooist. I says, oh, is he? So he says, yeah. He says, he's got his own digs like. I went, all right. He says, you'll have to come round. He says, he'll do your a good tattoo. I says, where is it? He went, it's in his garage. I went, it's okay. I says, actually, I've just started going out with somebody that does tattoos. So I'm quite okay, thank you. So next minute, he says to me, he says, and I thought, you cheeky twat. He says, do you know, if you want to lose weight a bit quicker, he says, you want to do what I've done. I'm thinking, actually, I'm not that big at this point. I wasn't as big as I am now, obviously. And he lifted his t-shirt up and I wondered what he was doing at first. And he got this bin bag wrapped round his waist and he says to me, he says, do you know, he says, I was something, I mean, good on him. I think he was something like 26 stone and he'd gone down. I think he were about 19, 20 stone. But yeah, and he said, you just put a bin bag round your waist while you're on treadmill. He says, I just thought I'd give you that piece of advice. Anyway, every time after that I went in, it was sort of like a secret stalker. So I ended up having to stop going to that gym and I ended up going to a different one because at that point, if you joined one, you got access to them all. So, but yeah, I thought, cheeky sod, telling me to put a bin bag on my waist. What tattoo did you get, Kelly? I want another tattoo. I want to go and have another tattoo done. I don't know what I want doing. I want more on my arms though. I mean, I've got like flowers there. And I want something tropical, I think, going up my arm. So either Mr. Brown's going to have to get his kit, get some sort of kit out. I mean, he's not tattooed for 10 years. So I'll have to weigh up the price of going to a tattooist or whether to let John do it. A neck tat. What have you had done, Kat? I love tattoos. I think they're amazing. There's a bloke in Chesterfield when we walk round and he's covered head to foot in tattoos. His face, his head, everything. And you know, you see people crossing over from him or like looking at him as though, and it's like, what you're looking, do you know what I mean? It's art to him, to that gentleman. It's like artwork, and it's just amazing. That's so wrong. You had to leave because Soldier did make me feel uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. I ended up switching gyms and not going to one at Hillsborough, and I ended up going to one at Attercliffe. And then they ended up shutting Attercliffe one down. So, and I weren't going to Ponsforge, so I just stopped going. But yeah, I felt really uncomfortable. It was like I said, it was like a private stalker that was stalking me coming in. I mean, I got all his life story, all his relationships. I don't know how to describe it. Send me a picture, Kel. Send me a picture. But yeah, I mean, I love tattoos. I think they're brilliant, and I like tattoos that have meanings as well. I always said to girls, and I said it to Mike's as well. If you have a tattoo, make sure. Oh, I'll have a look, Kelly. Make sure that it's got a meaning. Don't be one of these silly ones that just goes and just has a tattoo for sake of it. Make sure that tattoo has a meaning to you, because at the end of the day, they're on you for life, really. So always make that right choices. But there was what were I reading the other day? I'm sure that I read, and I could be wrong about age. I don't know whether she was 60 or 80, and she'd had her first tattoo done. And I don't know, I can't remember reason. I don't know whether it because she'd reached that age or whether it was to do with the family. I can't remember. If anybody else saw it, I could have dreamt it. But I think I do think it were a legit thing. But yeah, sounds scary and stalking. I told you it were scary. He were asking me to take me out. He wanted to take me for a coffee downstairs. He were a bit of a loon, to be quite honest. But yeah, if I went back there, I always made sure I went with friends that I go with, because I used to go on my own. I used to just like going on my own, but yeah, it put me off going to that gym altogether. It's just not. You just when you go to gym. Do you know what I love about going at gym? You walk in gym and you see all these fit people, don't you, on treadmills and on bikes and doing weights and that, and you look at them and you think, God, I feel so uncomfortable. I'm like twice size some of these are, 3 times size some of them are. But do you know, I got talking to quite a few. Obviously, when you go to the gym, you do talk to nice people. There ain't just weirdos hanging about like that bloke. But you do get to, and do you know what one bloke said? Because I was really uncomfortable at first, obviously clothes wise and stuff. And I think it was one of instructors that I was talking to, and he turned around and he went, "But do you see that lady over there on that bike and that bloke over there doing weights and stuff?" He says, when they first come into the gym, he says they wanted to come in to lose weight, or they would have been a size they was uncomfortable with. And that's the mindset I think you've got to walk into a gym with. Don't walk into a gym thinking, oh my God, people are going to look at me, or they're going to talk about me or laugh at me, because they don't. A lot of people in that gym are there for the exact same reason, because at one point or another they felt uncomfortable with their bodies. And I think once you can get that mindset in, that sort of embarrassment feeling, it tends to go away. Marvelous, Kelly. I'll get it when I've finished. And so never not go if that's something. I'd love to go back to the gym, but unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do. I thought about going on rower, but then because of me arthritis in my knee and in my foot, I don't know whether that's a good idea. I tried phoning some of these, these private ones up that'll you can work with them privately. I tried phoning one of them up and he wouldn't touch me. He told me to go back to my GP. And obviously GPs can't do anything. So I'm trying to work out a weight plan regime to lose some of this third boob I've got going on down at the bottom. Do you know, I'd love to do hula hoop. It's just amazing. That doing hula hoop on back garden. I can do top bit of body, I just can't do waist down. So I don't think it'd give me the thing I'd need, but I don't know. So I'll see what's happening later on. If we are going to go live and do an investigation, I will let you know. There is somewhere that I am thinking of going. It depends whether I don't want. My back is literally covered in bites. I don't know if you can see them. I've got them on me. I've got them on back of my arm here. There's only one there, but then there's one on this part here. That one on my hand still, but my back and all down my sides is covered. I've got like 5 bites together, right clumped in. You know that corner bit there? like your love, just above your love handles, where it like sinks in a little bit. I've got 5 bites that have just congealed in that corner, and it's like Jesus. So I don't want to get bit. Pointless you going now. You can't exercise. You're in the same boat I'm in. I know, soldier, but there's got to be something that we can do. I mean, I've been looking at them chair exercises. They look quite good, but you'd have to sort of like. You'd have to change it so you could one. So you will have to change some of it to adapt to us. But them chair exercises are really good for doing exercises. I got the weighted hula hoop because I have mobility issues, so I can do it at home and build up how long I can use it. That's really good, that Kelly. That's really good. That's best thing to do. Then weighted hula hoops are really good because like once you do start seeing a difference, you can just like put it down one or whatever. But yeah, I'll tell you a funny story about that. I buy stuff off Wish. Sometimes I haven't done it for a long time. John's barred me from Wish, and because it's just crap that comes through. And I thought, flipping it, they've got one of them hula hoops. Guess how much they wanted for it? They only something like £1.50. And I thought, that's a right bargain, that £1.50. It showed me all hoop and everything. Anyway, ordered it. I says to Johnny, I've just ordered a hoop. Oh no, it weren't. It were a £5. I think it were £5 something. I said, I've just ordered one of them hula hoops. I says, for a £5. I says, from Wish. And he says, are you sure it's one of them? I went, yeah. I says, it shows you a picture. It shows you everything. Anyway, his parcel arrived a few weeks later. And John says, are you expecting a parcel? I went, no. So I says, open it and see what it is. He opened it, and it was actually just one clip. So it was one clip that you can actually clip onto the hula hoop that was a £5. It wasn't the hula hoop. So again, be careful what you buy. There is some crap out there. Got a bite on my forehead a couple of years ago. Thought I lived my face. Well, you want to see bite John's got on his hand. Oh my God. It's like, it's there. It's about that high. Well, if I do it that way, it's about that high, but it's like a solid round circle going deep. And it's got a red, I think it's a spider bite. I think he's been bit by a spider. It's not an horsefly. I've seen horsefly bites, but what it looks like on his hand, it does look like it's a spider bite. Luckily, he's on antibiotics anyway for his bad finger. But if it's no better on Monday, because it's got like a red circle round the bottom of the bite, and the only thing close enough that we can see when we've looked is like spider bites. But it's not. I don't think it's a widow or out like that. I just think it's just one. We got that when we went to. That's where all bites have come from, isn't it? When we went to whatever it's called. What's it called? The Chief Abbey. Must put mustard powder good on bites. Well, I'll try that. I'd have been raging with the tiny hoop. It was a lesson learned. Mine from Amazon with extra links. That's it. I bought a link. That's it. Hey, dear me. No. Hey, Magello, you're well, my lovely. But yeah, it's so what I'll do is if we're out later on, I will pop a post on. We'll see how hot it is. We'll see how John's feeling later today. If I will come on and do some tarots later on, round about tea time-ish, I would have thought. And I'll do some tarot readings. Or if I don't do them at tea time and we're not going out at night, I'll come on later on and do some tarots. Hope it's not a brown recluse. You need different antibiotics for that. Get it checked out if the flesh in the middle starts to rot. Is it rotting? No. I'll send you a picture of it, Dave. Make it into a paste. Will do. Mustard powder, good on bites, and then dab it on. I will do. Well, I hope everybody has a fantastic morning. Thank you for joining me for coffee morning. And I shall see you. I shall see you later with tarots, maybe a live investigation also. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Stay safe and be blessed. And drink plenty of water. I don't want no lobsters. Only me. Mwah. Love you loads, guys. Take care. Bye.